Okay, let's take a look at all of our personal security settings in Facebook. Who can see what can be accessed, and what can be limited. There is a lot you can do to lock down your Facebook profile. So on the top right on desktop, click the down arrow and click settings. Here's all the settings for your entire Facebook personal profile. We're going to go over each tab quickly. When you make changes here, make sure you read what you're doing. In the general tab, it gives you my name, and you can edit it. There are limitations here, so check that out. Also, your username, your contact email. If you have a personal page, like a page for your business and so forth, you have an advertising account, that can be a separate email. Temperature and legacy contacts, that's if you deactivate your account or you pass away, the people that have control of your profile after that, once they prove who they are. Identity confirmation, you can run ads with this and so forth. There's certain kinds of posts that you can only put up on your page, like if you're into politics and so forth. This is not for personal profile, it's for your page, where you have to confirm your identity through 2 or 3 factors before they'll allow you to do it. It's Facebook's way of making sure that if you say you're representing a party or an affiliation, you're actually representing them. Okay, the next tab is security and log on. This is one that's really interesting. Whenever you log on to your Facebook account from different computers or your mobile phone, it will list you here showing where you're logged on. This is a good place if you think somebody logged on with your account and it's not you. You can go here and see every place that you've logged on, and if it's something that you're sure is not you, you can log off it. Click the 3 dots, say it's not you. I don't know what that will do, but it will remove that log on, and you can also just log out of it. It's a good idea to check on this every so often. Mine is, I'm logged on in all sorts of different places with all sorts of different devices. That's why I have so many. Here you can change your password. Please know that you must know your username and current password to do this. There's another video that shows you if you've lost your username or password, how you go about requesting getting that back. This is a new thing here, logging on with your profile picture. That is when you log off of Facebook. I believe it's only on desktop, but it may be mobile. You have, for example, if I log on as my personal business account or my personal profile, or my wife happens to have used the same computer, it'll put our 2 profile pictures up there, and you just have to click your picture instead of putting all your credentials in. 2-factor authorization is good for added security. It'll send you a code onto your mobile device when you log on to your desktop, and then you have to put that code into your desktop to log on. It's a good extra security feature. Make sure you know all this information. Authorize logs on. Review a list of devices where you won't have to use the logon code. That will say, okay, if I'm ever logging on my desktop, this particular desktop, it won't ask me for the logon code. But if I log on anywhere else, like I'm at the library or something, or a friend's computer, it will ask for the logon code that gets sent to your mobile device. App passwords. I do not use any apps in Facebook, nor will I allow any apps to use my Facebook credentials. That's a security issue, and it's not recommended you do it. Here's some extra security things. Get alerts about unrecognized logons. 3 to 5 friends to contact if you get locked out of your account. These are trusted people like your spouse, your child, your coworker, somebody that you trust completely, and I do mean completely, because they can send a code to that person if Facebook doesn't believe that you're you. There's also advanced things here. Just definitely go over this and read all the little pop-ups and read all the details before you make any of these changes, because you can do some damage to your access if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, back up here. Your information on Facebook. This is where you can view your information, everything you've put on Facebook since you started the account. You can download it, and there's another video about how to download it and how to activate it. You can view your activity log. That will show everything you did. Oh, you posted a picture here, you made a comment there, you uploaded a file here, and so forth. Here's how you can manage your personal information, and here's how you can delete your account and your information. Now understand that once you delete your account, not deactivate, delete your account after a certain period of time, it is gone forever. So if you're thinking about shutting Facebook down for a while, talk about it, figure out what your intentions are, because once you delete it, it is gone forever. Okay, privacy. Who can see your future posts? I have it set to friends. The choices are the public, friends, friends except an individual, or only me. I have it for friends. How people can contact you. Now, go over all this. It's all self-explanatory, but read what you're doing before you make any changes, and please understand it, or come back somewhere and ask somebody, what does it mean when they say this or that? Really important. Timeline and tagging. Who can post on my timeline? Why did a friend of a friend post on my timeline? I have it set to only friends. Who can see what others post on your timeline? In other words, if my friend posts something, can everybody on Facebook see it, or just my friends? Again, go over all of this and read it all. There's a lot of things you can do here. Location settings. I have location history on because I use my mobile device a lot, and I like to see where I've been and so forth. I don't think there's a lot of damage with this. Some people do say that Facebook can track where you are. Well, Google's doing that already if you use search on your phone. So it's not like they're saying, oh, I'm in the kitchen, now I'm in the living room. It's more like cities that you're in or towns that you're in. Blocking. That's simple. Everybody that you've blocked personally on Facebook will be here. Obviously, I blocked a lot of people because I'm involved in several groups. And when I block somebody in the group, I also personally block them so they can't come track me down and yell at me for kicking them out of the site. Language, okay, that we don't need to deal with that. Pick language that you want to use. Facial recognition is a feature where it can recognize your face in photos and videos and automatically tag you. I have it turned off because I just don't care to have it done. If you post a picture up of your cousin and your cousin has this turned on, it can automatically tag your cousin. Notifications. I have all my notifications from Facebook, the sounds turned off. It's just annoying to hear a ding dong or a dip dip every time somebody sends me a notification. Email I have set to account related notifications only. In other words, if I get an email from Facebook and it has to do with something going on with my account, I want to know that. Again, go over all of this and set it out as you like. Mobile, I have my mobile phone number there. Public posts, who can follow me? Lots and lots of stuff you can do in here. Apps, here's apps that are connected to my Facebook account and all the different preferences about games and apps. Be really careful. Games can be very, very, very intrusive. Those things about, taking surveys, a survey game app. Be careful. They can read the fine print when you go onto them because they can definitely take a lot of your information. And you might not know it, but they did notify you when you agreed to the terms. Pretty much that's about it. The only thing that I recommend here is going over everything and reading carefully what you do. If you don't completely understand it, click the help or click about or ask somebody that's more experienced or in some of the help groups, what does it exactly mean if I do this or that? Because some of these changes can drastically change how you access Facebook, how your friends can see you, how strangers can see you, and how you interact in groups. But generally, it's a good place to take a few minutes with a cup of coffee and a couple of Motrin and go over all your settings. Hope that helped.